What's going on, guys? It is time for NFL Week 1 on Prize Picks, and your boy got a freaking video sponsorship. So I'm going to plug the sponsor first, and then we're going to get into 5 picks that I love for quarterbacks Week 1. Now, I will say, they don't have all of the props out. They have a massive amount of props out, but they don't have the fantasy score. And I want the fantasy score for one of these quarterbacks, so I'm going to tell you which one when we get to it. But I wanted to get this video out so that you guys had time to watch it and to let it impact your decisions going into Week 1, because I'm going to help you guys make money, not just this week, but all freaking season. So I don't know how I'm going to organize these videos, but I figured maybe by position would be best. But I don't know. Watch the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Before we get into the picks, Chalkboard is sponsoring this video, Chalkboard group chat. It's such a sick app. I can't believe I'm getting paid to promote it, because this is an app that I would use for free. And honestly, I'm not promoted shit that I want to use for free, so I'm thankful that any of these apps would pay me. So you guys want to support me and you want to support yourselves? I post my live bets in Chalkboard. It's a group chat app for sports bettors. And honestly, what happens is I place these bets and crazy shit happens. Like last night, I missed out on $6,000 by 1 yard. I needed Malik Neighbors, LSU receiver, to get 1 yard, and I would have won $6 grand. I wanted to talk to all my friends about it, but they didn't give a fuck because they didn't bet on that play with me. All the boys in the group chat, they gave a fuck because they lost money with me, so we were all sulking together. And that might not be the best for the ad, but when we win, we all celebrate together. So it's cool because whether you're winning or losing, you're with the boys in the group chat, and it's just a dope atmosphere in there. And I also, when I lock in my bets, I take a screenshot and I share it in that group chat. So financially, you guys are incentivized as well, because you're going to make money just following my second half bets. My second half bets are just incredible. I get limited all the time on Prize Picks for second half bets because they know that's where I really fuck them up, and that's where I take all their money. So free live bets, Chalkboard group chat, the group name Sports Betting Education. You can use the link in the pinned comment of this video, or just download the app. If you download the app, make sure you join my group before any other group. That's how I get paid. So I'm not going to get credit for referring you unless you join my group first. So it's cool if you join a bunch of groups, but join my group first. Don't be joining other creators' groups. I don't want them to get credit for my referrals. So let's get straight into it. First pick, we're going with Aaron Rodgers, and we're going to take the under. Wow, it hit in 5 of the last 5. I didn't even know that. This is not why I'm taking it, but we like to see that. If you've ever bet on Aaron Rodgers, you know he's a great quarterback. Most degenerate gamblers would take his over and just think he's one of the greatest of all time. Of course he's going to go over. But the way that he plays the game and the way that he runs the offense is he is going to wind that play clock down. He's going to call audibles. He's going to read the defense. And when he gets a lead, he's going to just run the ball and keep the ball out of the other team's quarterback's hands. So he's not a guy that's trying to run it up passing. If you think the Bills are going to run up the score, by all means take the over here. But I think this could be a low-scoring game. You've got a great defense going up against Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers will grind out 17 points in this matchup, and I think the under will hit. So very rare for me to take an under. When I take an under, you probably should tell it, just because I hate taking unders. I don't enjoy taking unders. Nobody does, and I try to stick with as many overs as possible. So let's get that under out of the way, and then let's attack some overs. Next up, taking Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's getting a new offensive coordinator, and the offensive coordinator is known for running up the amount of offensive snaps, because he likes to run quick plays, high-tempo offense. I don't know why my brain was going blank there. So they're going to run a lot of offensive plays. They're playing against a shitty team in the Texans. And I'm going to select over on passing here. I really want to take Lamar's fantasy score over. So take Lamar's fantasy score over when it comes out, but I like over 216 for Lamar here. Next up, we are going to go to rushing yards. And this is a pretty square play, but I love this play still. See if we can find him. We're going Justin Fields over on rushing. Look, man, he's playing against Green Bay without Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love's going to be out there. It's going to be a fun game to watch. 2 young quarterbacks that have a lot of people that believe in them heavily, and then a lot of people that think that they suck. And for me personally, I think Fields is going to be a good quarterback in the years that he has where he can rush like a running back. I don't think that he'll be great after his rushing leaves him. You know, you look at Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson was so valuable when he was in his mid-20s. Now that he's a little bit older, he looked like shit last year. We'll see what happens with Russ. But Justin Fields, I think while he can run, it's going to be hard to contain this guy and hard to keep him under 63.5 yards. I don't think the Green Bay defense is a defense that's going to stop him. I don't think there's many defenses in the league that I'd pick to stop Justin Fields from rushing over 63.5 yards. That one hit in 4 of the last 5 games as well, so that's pretty sweet there too. Next up, we're going to go to a new prop on the Prize Picks app. If I can find it here, I'm looking for completions in first 10 pass attempts. This is a crazy one. And I looked at all the lines. I'm like, why is every quarterback at 6.5 and then Patrick Mahomes is at 7.0? Obviously, he's better than everyone, but come on, what's going on here? So I looked up all these quarterbacks' completion percentages, and I kind of tried to figure out which ones you want to avoid, which ones you want to attack. And a lot of the quarterbacks, their offensive coordinators will scheme receivers open for the first 10 passes. So if you don't know how football works, at the NFL level and at college football level usually, they'll have a whole play script for the first series. So like the first play has been predetermined well before the game. It's not like the coach is just calling that first play. So the first probably the whole first drive is planned well in advance. So some of these teams, they'll have little screenplays to receivers that are almost impossible to throw an incomplete pass on. So you have to really pay attention to that. And I'm definitely going to be charting that. And this is a prop that I'm going to attack. So if you guys are on Prize Picks, you need to be watching my quarterback videos because this is the prop that I think we are going to find an advantage in. And by the end of the season, just absolutely dominate. You look at Aaron Rodgers down here, 6.5. I like his over there. I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers, right? But what you have to think about is Aaron Rodgers is smart, and if nothing is open, he'll throw the ball away. So he might throw the ball away 4 times and go 6 for 10. The under hits, but really he didn't fail to complete any pass he tried to. The quarterback I'm going to attack, though, I hate to do this, Russ. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm picking on the weird kid in school. But we're taking the under on Russell Wilson. And I'll show you his stats. His whole year in the league, or his whole career stats right here. His top completion percentage came a few years ago in Seattle, 68.8. Impressive. Last year he had 60.5. This year in the preseason, to me, he seems off. Ever since he broke his finger, he has not been the same quarterback at all. So we'll see what happens. He could definitely complete 7 out of 10 to start the game, but I'm going to take him under the 6.5. I mean, he completed 60% of his passes last season. So I love that under. I told you guys I was going to take a bunch of overs. Here I am taking an under. So next up on the list, we're going to go to passing yards. And I'm probably going to go for a little bit of a correlated play here in these next 2 players. I really wanted to include Dak Prescott in this list, but I've got 6 that aren't Dak, so he'll be the 7th on this list. But I'm going to take Justin Herbert over passing yards. He's getting Kellen Moore, offensive coordinator, coming from Dallas to LA. The main focus for Moore in this offense is going to be to let Herbert throw it down the field. Last year we saw Herbert dink and dunk, throw a lot of underneath stuff to Eckler. I think Moore's going to have Herbert using his receiver trio, which is arguably the best receiver trio in the league with rookie Quentin Johnson out of TCU, Keenan Allen, and then Mike Williams. So he's got weapons. And I think in this matchup against the Dolphins, we saw the Dolphins go toe-to-toe with Baltimore last year, week 1, and both of those quarterbacks, Lamar and Tua, both threw for like over 400 yards in that game. Tua may have even hit 500 in that game, if I'm remembering correctly. But Tua and Herbert, I think this is the shootout week 1. So I like Tua and I like Herbert both to go over. So these are my 6 plays for NFL week 1 quarterbacks. If I missed anything or if you disagree with anything, please comment below. Comment before the games, though. Don't sit here and comment after the games and talk shit after one of these misses. Talk shit before the game starts. That's how you do it as a man, because we all know, like, look, we can all Monday morning quarterback this stuff. But these are the 6 plays right here. If you put this into a flex play on Prize Picks. $20 will win $500. If you go 5 for 6, you'll double your money. If you go 4 for 6, you get some of your money back. And then also, Dak Prescott, guys. Dak Prescott over 1 yard. That's a promo they're doing on Prize Picks. If you need a Prize Picks account, make sure you use promo code SBE. It's down here. Super fancy with these, I know. Prize Picks app, promo code SBE. I get paid when you use that promo code. Full transparency. It helps support the channel. It allows me to spend 100 hours a week researching football and watching football so that I can give you guys an edge. And then they're going to double your first deposit up to $100. So if you put in 100, you get 200 to play with this season, and then you can just copy my picks and grow that $200 bankroll into $20,000 if you just copy me exactly on each play. But Dak Prescott to throw for 1 yard, that's a guaranteed winner. Obviously, he's going to throw for 1 yard, so they're giving us some free money there. Use promo code SBE on Prize Picks. Don't forget to join the chalkboard group. It's a good time in there, and I post live bets, so those will help you win at halftime of each game. And that's all I've got for you guys. I'm just rambling now, so I'll see you all on the next one. Good luck with all your week 1 bets. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. I've been getting a ton of subscribers, and it's motivating the hell out of me to make more videos like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.